que tem um suporte para botar lá na... Para botar assim na...
Você não quer dar uma olhada lá? Como é que tá?
I came out to the Amazon region without any particular intention, simply to live.
Viver. O que eu pensei assim?
I thought I had to love Jesus in each person that I met, because Jesus was here before me.
Jesus já chegou lá. Vários anos atrás, por exemplo.
Some time ago, in an area near the Rio Negro, an old priest approached a tribe as he heard strange noises and smelled strange smells. He saw they were preparing a large fire and asked, "What are you burning there?" And the Indians answered, "The body of our chief. With the ashes we will make a paste. We will eat it, and so his strength will be with us." So slowly, the priest started speaking about the Eucharist. We too do this. We belong to the Catholic religion, and we eat our chief to have his strength.
Nós comemos nosso chefe para ter a força dele.
The majority of the Ticuna Indians are Catholic, respectful of tribal heritage, yet dedicated to their work of evangelization. The missionaries over time have infused Catholic teaching into local traditions. Here, during an initiation ceremony to womanhood, the sacrament of confirmation has been incorporated into the celebration. The significance, one of preparation to womanhood and the other to Christian adulthood, is intertwined. Father Gino is not afraid of hell, or at least of the green hell as the Brazilians call the Amazon. The northwestern corner of Brazil, called the High Solimos, borders Colombia and Peru. According to the official census, there is 1 inhabitant per square kilometre. The only means of communication is the river. The rich travel by motorboat, but the majority lacks these means and is limited to a meagre existence. As the Indians are not able to reach their parish, the parish must come to them. So Father Gino's boat travels up and down the Amazon River, several hundred kilometers every month, to seek out and serve his parishioners. Father Gino has 2 main skills, to preach and to fix his boat. It has been this way for more than half his life. His life journey started in Umbria, Italy. He knew he wanted to be a priest ever since the age of 9. Father Gino's family was big, and so it was only natural to feel attracted to community life. Finally, he chose the Capuchin congregation. He was still a seminarian when a missionary came from the Amazon and talked about mission.
I felt the same joy I felt on the day I entered the seminary, a joy I later classified as anesthetizing. After the lecture, I returned to my work. I was lifting a big stone in the square, in front of the church, which was being enlarged. The weight of the stone was 60 or 70 kilos. I was accustomed to this type of labor because I had worked in agriculture. But when I was putting it in a little cart, unexpectedly it slipped from my hands and fell on my foot from a height of 1 meter. But I had such a great joy at the thought of being a missionary that I felt no pain.
The Ticuna Indians today are led to believe that products in the jungle around them are of less nutritional value than what they see on television and can buy in stores. The understanding of the medicinal value of the fruits in agricultural products has lost its meaning. Father Gino works with the local Indians to help them relearn the traditional knowledge about the Amazon's wealth of fruits and plants. Although villagers may lack the means for food, a television set is a must. Often it is the young that are most affected. Emboldened by the visions presented in soap operas, they are tempted to leave the villages and try their luck in the cities. When they cannot find work, the Indians, once proud, start to drink. Alcoholism leads to despair and despair to suicide. For Father Gino, television is one of the greatest pastoral problems in the Amazon region. There is an Amazonian expression: in the summer it rains every day, in the winter it rains every day, all day long. But neither the weather nor more difficult obstacles have dissuaded Father Gino from his mission. For 11 years he wanted to be not only a missionary, but a missionary specifically in the Amazon. He decided not to impose his will on his superior and never mentioned his aspirations. Much to his surprise and joy, he learned of his new assignment.
Io mi lembro che dia che chegamos di navio e foi.
I remember the day we arrived by boat, January the 24th, 1970, together with the same missionary that spoke to us for the first time and brought about my religious vocation. For 4 days I walked up and down and I tried to love the persons I met. After those 4 days, the bishop told me, "It seems as if you were born here in the Amazon. Nothing worries you.
Parece que você já é amazonense. Você não está preocupada com nada.
Se leu muita Bíblia.
The concept of the gospel has been very distorted. Many missionaries have passed through here, many words have been said. The Bible has been read often, but we have loved very little. Now it is necessary to talk less and express solidarity, to love more. I think this is the great gift of Father Gino.
Essa é a importância maior do Frei Gino.
In the first 4 months I couldn't bear the heat. I was unable to wear my traditional capuchin robes, though I wanted to do so. I sweated and sweated. I was not able to do anything. I had to put it aside. It was necessary at that time. Another difficulty was the language. I did not know Portuguese, but little by little, like a parrot, listening to other people, I learned, more or less.
Ele é padre muito religioso.
He's a very religious priest, and he really cares about the riverside people. Others do not do what he does. He faces many difficulties. He walks in the mud. He eats what there is to be eaten, and sometimes goes all day without food. Friar Gino is a fighter. He has great interest in helping the communities, especially with spiritual strength, something we need very much here.
Nós precisamos muito aqui, né?
Tá aí mais uma razão para você comprar no Nordestão. Aos amigos servidores públicos, aposentados.
Father Gino must arrive. Even if he arrives 1 or 2 days late, he must arrive. The people expect him, and they come often from miles away in order to attend Mass. He travels 300 to 400 kilometers every month along the river. The only thing which can hinder him on his journey is the boat itself. Originally, Father Gino had a small wooden boat, which was slow and needed constant repair, costing a lot of time and money. Help came in the form of the international Catholic charity Aid to the Church in Need. With a new boat, Father Gino can visit his parishioners more often, and he has enough space for riverside hitchhikers.
I
knew Aid to the Church in Need, and Father Verenfried personally. And what drew my attention most was the solidarity with those who suffer.
Esta solidariedade, né? Com aquele que sofre. Benfeitor faz o bem.
Benefactor means the one who does good things. What happens when a person gives? The person who gives, he opens himself to other people's need. When you give, you receive.
Isto é o meu corpo que será entregue por vós.
Father Gino has created 14 communities in the outposts of the Alto Solimos diocese. He has also founded a seminary in the city of Amatura. This in addition to the fact that from time to time he was borrowed by Italy, where he has also served as the formation and spiritual director of the Assisi Major Seminary and Provincial House. He was already in his 50s when he conceived of an idea of a group of religious itinerants in Italy's Umbrian region. Always moving and teaching the students as he went, he developed schools of prayer in the region around Assisi. 30 priests grew out of his work. Then he moved back to the Amazon once again.
I found a true liberty in Christian life, and I wished for my fellows to find this good that is God, and this total donation to God. Put God in first place, a God that is love, and with whom we find total happiness, everything. I would like people also to find this happiness wherever I go. Sometimes there were persons who canoed 1,400 or 1,500 kilometers along the Alto Solimões, rowing, to take a sick person to Manaus, because here we practically have no doctors. You try to do it and see how difficult it is. They live the will of God according to His providence. So it's difficult to lose one's temper, to worry. They stay calm. This is a value I have found, and I consider it a great one.
Every day that Father Gino comes is a Sunday, the only day when the tribals can receive the Eucharist and the other sacraments. Often couples which have been living together for years ask Father Gino to bless and validate their marriage. Father Gino and his catechetical team also try and help the Indians better their standard of living through clean water, agricultural and village improvement projects.
Many times I have been asked if I miss Italy, my family. And I say, this happens rarely because where I am, this is my family and my home.
Father Gino often repeats a typical Amazon expression: he who has one has nothing, he who has two has one. This awareness of the unforgiving logic of nature becomes evident when, if you only have one engine and it breaks, you have nothing.
Você em dois, você empresta uma mão assim. Não vamos juntar agora. Cada dois, né? O banco, né?
In the beginning, Father Gino travelled alone along the Amazon River, but now other congregations are starting to follow his example. More young people are also offering their free time to help Father Gino in his pastoral work. Father Gino had a dream to establish a permanent pastoral missionary group, travelling from village to village, bringing the gospel and catechism to the Indians of the region.
Riverside people welcome Catholic missionaries. During election time, politicians come here, but they never come again. Missionaries come without any political interest. They want to build a communion between the one who gives and the one who receives.
Ave Maria, cheia de graça, o Senhor é convosco, bendita sois vós entre as mulheres, e bendito é o fruto do vosso ventre, Jesus.
The dream of Father Gino has now come true. He has prepared 23 missionaries for the catechetical work in his diocese, but he continues to dream of one more boat and one more priest travelling up and down the Amazon River. He who has two has one.
Márcio, eu te batizo em nome do Pai, e do Filho, e do Espírito Santo. Como filho da luz, perseverando na fé, possa com todos os santos ir ao encontro do Senhor quando Ele vier.
Viver momento presente.
Live the present moment, because yesterday has already passed, and tomorrow nobody knows. So what is true now? Make yourself one with each person you find, discovering the good things that this person has, what God has already done in that person.
O que Deus já construiu naquela pessoa.